Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm DCHG81 and today I'm going to teach you how to cook. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it just looks like it because I'm going to show you how to actually remove the sticky residue on your action figures. But actually this is not proven yet because I'm also trying for the first time live on the camera for you guys. Okay, a few days back I actually do a review for this SH Figuarts, the Dragon Ball Frieza second form, and during the size comparison I actually bring out the old Frieza with his base, which is this one right here, and I noticed that it is very sticky, and as you guys can see up close there is very shiny surface there, and this is where it actually feels very sticky. And if I were to use a tissue paper to actually wipe on it, you can see there are a little bit of pains coming out as well. So this may be caused by the humidity in my cabinet, which caused it to eventually become sticky, and I would like to try to fix this. So let's bring out the ingredients. First of all, of course, you need a bucket, and I only have this one right here, so it's a little bit huge, so you don't need to be having such a big one. The second thing is some baking soda, and lastly, of course, we do have some vinegar as well. So with all these three, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, of course, you need to fill this up with some lukewarm water, not those with extremely hot water, just lukewarm. I'm just kidding, it's not really that hot. And then you just need to place this into the water. You don't have to be having lots of water, just enough to actually cover it. And as you can see, because it's floating now, the water can't really cover the top part, so I would like to do this instead. Just flip it over so that the entire surface is inside the water. Next, of course, we'll put in some baking soda, and followed by some vinegar as well. Wow, you can see the action there. That's the reaction when baking soda mixed with vinegar. So I'm just going to leave this maybe like for an hour or so, and we'll check it out later.
2 hours later.
So yeah, it's been about 2 hours by now, and I'm not sure how well it goes. Let's check it out. Doesn't feel like sticky anymore, which is a good sign. I don't think there's any pains coming off as well, just to make sure it's really clean. Yep, I think it's the stickiness has gone off, and I'll dry it off and show you guys. Sorry guys, unfortunately after I dry it, I can still feel a little bit of stickiness, even though it's not as bad as before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brush to actually try to brush it off. Yeah, like what I'm showing you guys now. Yeah, hopefully this will actually scrub off the remaining residue of the stickiness, and I'll update you guys again. Okay, so after I use the brush to brush it off, and also by using some towel to actually dry it, I think it's much better now. Even though in front of the camera it still looks like it's shiny, but trust me guys, it's no longer sticky. Yeah, so this is a lot better, and I think by using baking soda as well as the vinegar, it shouldn't harm the material because both are actually natural ingredients. So I think it will be safe to use for action figures. As you can see, there isn't any paints being scrubbed off by it, and yeah, it's very nice now. Okay guys, so I'm very happy that these very simple ingredients actually works. They are not very expensive, you can buy them anywhere in the grocery store. As you can see, I think it's as good as new right now, and the best thing is it doesn't have that plastic smells anymore, which it does have at the beginning. When it's still sticky, I can smell like emitting some kind of plastic smells. Right now doesn't smell anything at all. Yeah, so I hope that this will help you to clear some of your sticky figures. You might use some soft toothbrush to brush it off and leave it for maybe an hour or two, and then you'll be just fine. And I do have something for you to note though. When you are drying it, don't use a very rough cloth to actually scrub it off. You know, you might actually scrub off the paint as well. So just use a soft tissue paper to, you know, damp it. And once you don't see any more water but it's still wet, you can actually leave it to dry. I think it's better in that way. Just leave it to dry from natural air, and then it will actually dry up pretty well. So once again, I do hope that this video will prove to be useful for you, and I'll catch you guys again in my next video.